In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a new file. Once you've logged into Epic, simply go down here to this button under Controls where it says Create a New File. Click on that. Now here you'll see on whether or not you intend to use ATGF as the underwriter for the deal. In most cases, this will always be yes. However, there are some occasions where you just prefer to use Epic. Epic is a very intuitive and simple system to use. If we are not the underwriter for this file, just click No. There is a fee for using Epic to create a file whenever ATGF is not the underwriter. However, if ATGF is the underwriter, just simply select yes, and that is included with our services. Under eligibility, your eligibility statement is simply an arm's length statement. Are all parties at arm's length from this transaction? Is anyone in your firm or yourself have direct interest in this particular transaction? If you do, select yes. This will force the file into manual review. Now this is done so that ATGF agents can review this file for you and provide a third-party perspective without having the arm's length issue going on. So in this particular case, we're not a party to the transaction. No one in our company is. So we're just going to select no here. So once you've answered the eligibility statement, the rest of the page will open up for you to be able to enter in the rest of the information and create your file. The first option that we see here is the import-export button. At this time, this feature does not work. The next question here is whether or not you would like to use the HUD. Do you want to use a 2015, 2010, or the old HUD? Select the option that best suits this particular transaction. Here we have two fields that are to name and number. You can name the file or you can number the file, whichever you prefer. Now Epic has a built-in feature that we can set up for you on our back end where we have a numbering system. We can put in a prefix and a suffix. We can state exactly how long the number needs to be and put in the information so that a file number is automatically generated for you. If you do not want this, you do not have to have it. You can use a system that you currently have. However, we do need to provide it a file name and a file number. In most cases, they will be the same. Whenever I'm setting up a file, that's normally what I'll do. So let's go ahead and just put in a file name here. And I'm going to overwrite this one so that they're the exact same. Now under transaction type, you're just simply going to select, is this a purchase or a refinance? Let's go ahead and select purchase. And we're going to tell the system that the closing date is going to be September 1st of this year. Now you can type in the date if you prefer. Just keep in mind that it does require at least a single digit for the month, a single digit for the day, and the full 4-digit year. Or you can just simply select the calendar and choose the date that you want, September 1st. And that populates the information in for us. The disbursement date for a purchase will always be the same day of the closing. For a refinance, the system generates a date 3 business days after the closing date. Reconveyance tracking is just simply for your records. This will actually put this on the calendar from the main screen that we were just in prior to coming here. If you put in the date, that date will appear and notify you so that you can go back into this record and not have to keep a separate file on it. Your purchase price, just simply enter in how much it is selling for. So for this one, we're just going to say that it's selling for $450,000. So a tip here, anytime that you are in a field that requires a dollar amount, if you put in a period and then the 2 cents zeros or whatever it happens to be, the system will automatically recognize that you're done entering in the dollar amount and advance you to the next field so that you don't even have to tab. So the property address field here. Property address, you can put in the full property address. If you do not know it, you can click here and to be determined, or whatever information you happen to have. If not, and you do have the full address, just uncheck the box and fill in the information. Okay, so for here, we're just going to go ahead and enter in a random address. Now your street number always goes here. Don't put any directions or anything of that nature in north, south, east, or west. Just put the street number. All the rest of the information will go under the street name. For your street, avenue, place, way, always spell that out. This helps to avoid confusion. If this is a unit, just simply click here and choose apartment, basement, building, whatever the option best suits you. We'll go ahead and choose suite. We'll put in 130. And then we'll put our zip code as 80538. This should pull up Loveland, Colorado. And it does. In most cases, the zip code will pull up the county for you automatically. However, if it does not, just simply double click to highlight the county that pulled up if it was the incorrect one, or if it doesn't, just delete it and tab off. This will pull up a new window that allows you to select the county that you need to. It's very important that you do not type the county name in. You must either click search or clear the information so that that appears for you. Now on to our property details. You can select whether this is fee simple or leasehold. If it is a leasehold, check this box. If it's a timeshare, select this box. Property use, is it a 1 to 4 family residential? If not, select no. You'll get a pop-up that says please select the specific intended use. Select OK there, and you'll get a drop down available now. And you can choose if this is commercial, industrial, over 4 family residential, vacant land, or agricultural. So just to make this simple, we're just going to select back as a 1 to 4 family residential. Under ownership structure, you want to choose either condominium or planned unit development if either one of those apply. If not, you do not need to select those boxes. Check this box if it's a conservation easement, this box if it's an easement estate, and these 3 boxes are available for builder or developer. So whichever one of these 3 apply, you'll just select that box if this applies to you. And finally, we have the option for the mobile/manufactured homes. You'll select this box if there is a manufactured home on the property. I would recommend that you select this whether or not it's permanently affixed. This will ensure that an ATGF agent reviews the file and ensures that all the necessary documentation, endorsements, requirements, etc. have been selected on the file to ensure that you are protected while issuing this policy. Once you are satisfied with everything being selected and filled in properly, just select the Create File button at the bottom or the top of the page. You'll get a pop-up once it's saved successfully. Just click OK. Congratulations, you've created a file in Epic.